Dr. Nageswara Rao sir, our respected Vice Principal and Academic Dean, Mr. Balram sir, and all attendees. Here we all gather together for the Faculty Development Program on Fundamentals of Cloud Computing and Emerging Trends with Cloud Technology. Technically and financially sponsored by AICTE ATAL, organized by Department of Computer Engineering of Mahariya Charitable Trust, Sahyadri Valley College of Engineering and Technology, Rajuri. Our yesterday's session successfully taken by Dr. Nageswara Rao sir, and our industrial visit is successfully done on yesterday. Now I request Dr. Nageswara Rao sir, please continue the today's session. Sir, please come and proceed forward. Thank you.
Visible? Okay, if visible, okay. Otherwise, I explain point to point clearly. First topic is here steps to write research paper. Previously discussed different points. Okay, here this point is very important. One is understand the audience. Audience means outside the people. Understand and choose a research topic. Conduct primary research and develop thesis statement to create research paper outline. A particular paper outline. What is outline? And paragraph structures, and write first draft of the research paper, revise the paper. So here an important is research paper purpose, writing purpose. We use these steps like once a paper is completed, writer completed, okay, that paper should be plagiarized yet some original softwares like Turnitin. So in Google, number of softwares is there for writing paper. Just you put your idea automatically. Nowadays, generative AI, artificial intelligence, just give the topic, automatically they are prepared paper, prepared complete paper. Same paper you publish in our journal, that is dropped, very problematic. Okay, for that purpose, we use our own techniques, own sentences. Otherwise, in your college, you have some faculty, English faculty, professional English faculty. Take his or her help to remodify your paper. Then easily accept your paper in number of journals. Mainly concentrating everything is maximum putting full data in the paper. But don't go that type of copying paste. Once you prepare, after that you take the suggestion from persons. They give some ideas, some excellent ideas from them. Why? Because those people are take number of masterpieces, read. That's why their support is required. So that paper submit to in journals. If last step is there, revise the paper. Revise the paper purpose we use. Once we submit the paper, they give some ideas, means revise a minor mistakes. Any some mistakes or any lapses from your paper, they are clearly defined. So this technique is not good, or this technique is properly not dropped to you rewrite the paper. These are the drawbacks from when we are first time we are going to submit paper. Some drawbacks you are getting from the journals or conferences. So the paper quality is good or not, quality is improved, everything. Some standard technical words should be right in your paper. Standard technical words right in your paper. Then your paper easily accepted. Your paper easily accepted. Previous, last 10 years, last 10-15 years, research is different. Nowadays, research is different. Very difficult to accept your paper. Any background, like electronics, electrical, mechanical, English, MBA, like number of technical or non-technical, nowadays very difficult. Why? Because there are already our software is there. Radar tool. Radar tool is there. The tool find out all information within seconds. The tool finding all information. When you enter your data, immediately in that software, within seconds, we collect the data, and the data is original or not. Data is clear or not. If it is not original, putting your name into the database. So and so one person copied from data from this place, from this place, from this place. So he is plagiarized, immediately putting the data. Radar tool only they are using Scopus database person. Nowadays, last 2 years onwards. Last 2 years onwards, they are immediately that information find it, and these people are plagiarizing, like putting it. So that's why we, at least when you write the paper, it should be clearly defined in your paper. And techniques also, you write your own methodology. Data collection also, you take different real-time data also we are applying. Real-time data also. So any disease person is there. Their data they are collected from the hospital. The data directly put in our paper. That is useful for original data. In your paper, we require original data. The data putting and finalizing that. And I request to Bharat sir, you take permission from principal or your management and research papers like research magazines is the latest. Those magazines order. That is useful for all people. I will also inform you also. Research magazines. That is useful. So everywhere young faculty is there. So their career, that is very, very important. At least for one day, at least half an hour, 1 hour, brainwash your brain to go to library and study latest trends and the magazines. Okay, that is useful. Very useful. And These are the steps. After here, characteristics, a dull paper, a quality paper, dull paper also is there. Quality paper, focus what technologies, what ideas, what latest ideas, implementation. That is quality paper data. When we are going to characteristics, not quality means dull paper, they are not focused. No focus, lack of originality, no originality in that paper. And too lengthy article. So nearly 25 pages, 30 pages, 40 pages. Why? Because they are copying data and putting there. That is lengthy paper. And no indications, potential implementations, and no reasoning and use of abbreviations. Some terms can be understood only by experts. And no significant discussions. When you discuss your paper, your result, you clearly represent. Otherwise, no one is understanding. Those type of papers, they are not accepted in any journal. Okay? And so, this is the structure, very, very important when you write a paper. This is the structure, very, very important when you write a particular paper. One is title, one is abstract, one is introductions, keywords, and literature survey, means background work and motivation. So these are the very, very important points. Compulsory these points in your paper. These points, according to that, you implement that paper, 100% your paper is accepted. With small minor revisions. What are the literature survey? Means background work, motivations, and methodology. In methodology, experimental results. So, CSE or EC faculty or students will implement by using MATLAB or Python programming, R2, programming latest technologies also we use. And experimental results and experimental sections. In experimental sections, what techniques you are applying? What techniques you are applying? Those techniques clearly defined in paragraph level, points, mathematical equations. Your brain should be math. When you write a paper, it should be represent experimental result. After that, you represent mathematical equations also. That is plus point in your paper for accepting mathematical equations. By using mathematical equation, you easily getting acceptance. Means some, that is one point for required accepting. Next, results. After results we are showing in a graphical representation. Either bar graphs, line graphs, okay, various model, representation, visualization, graphical representation, very good. Those representation we represent, okay, easily, and discussions also. Okay, discussion also. And conclusion. After that conclusion, in conclusion, we represent clearly what you apply techniques, those points shortly, 100 to 150 words, clear the conclusion in future scope also. In conclusion, maximum. So some people in conclusion 3 lines also completed, 4 lines also completed, 5 lines, 6 lines, 10 lines also is there. But in that clearly mentioned the results, highest results, best results, highest means best results, output we discuss in conclusion. And adding in future score also in that conclusion. You can write. After that, acknowledgement. In acknowledgement, write your name and your photo, your biodata, okay, your qualification, your experience, your which subject you are expert. Those all things, right? Acknowledgement. And if any funding agency support to you to publish paper, then also you can write there in acknowledgement. After that, references. So how many minimum 15 to 20 references you use when you write a research paper? Worst case. Maximum use 40, 50 references. But worst case you use 15 references in recent years published that particular topic. Okay, and appendix. So in title should be clear. Say what the work is about. Define in title. Be simple, be attractive, stimulate interest in reader, or use correct grammar and capitalization. In title. Next, avoid acronyms of only specialized community or lengthy title. Just you write your paper title one line simply. In that clearly you define. In title don't write 3 lines, 4 lines headings. That is drawback also. So here is quality analytics. Quality analytics of rice grains using ANN and SVM. Simple title is there. Example title. Here quality assessment of rice grains. Performance comparisons between ANN and SVM algorithm based on the rice grain quality. So predict content and interesting. Some people are interested, some people are not interested. And methodology. Some people are interested. Important keywords. Write ANN like full name. Sometimes in keyword we represent small ANN, capital NN, artificial intelligence and neural networks. SVM. Sometimes write in keyword SVM or support vector mission like you represent. So in abstract, what are the points we require? So briefly introduce the reader to aims of the study, methodology, results, findings. These all things we require. And keep it short, simple, informative, effective. And should not be more than 250 to 300 words. And be creative, generating user curiosity. And avoid detailed experimental procedures and data. We write short notes on that and should not return until the paper is complete. Don't copy the words from the paper. Already previously discussed. Just don't copy other paper data or your paper data. Just you write your own. That is useful for you. So, how to write abstract? Answer these questions. Why the study or project is made, or what and how it is done, and what are the findings, meanings of the findings. So here, when you write the paper, some terms we are used, tense, like tends to be used, like general statements, simple, fast. When you write the paper, in the paper you write simple, fast tense. So who is the English faculty? They know very well. I am telling this. Simple terms. Like technically we write. Technically, CAC, EC people is writing the paper technically, but we identify clear tenses. We are not identifying clear tenses. That's why we take support from the general statements, introductory phase, present perfect, and facts, present tense. These all are the we are applied. So, in components of abstract, problem addressed, objective hypothesis, techniques, and results, conclusion. So, mostly we 40% data we write on the techniques, means methodologies, and existing survey means techniques to conduct research is also 10%. Objective 10%, problem addressed 10%, conclusion 20%. Complete all 100% data when you write your paper according to divide them. In your paper, first your abstract purpose you write 10% data, and objectives hypothesis you represent 20% data in your paper, and techniques to conduct research. Already existing various techniques, those techniques we are studying, that purpose and their comparisons, that purpose we are used 10%, and results 40%, conclusion 20%. According to that you plan to write your paper. So keywords also. Important to include most relevant keywords like capture the essence of the paper and makes the paper searchable and ensure them to get more citations, and how to write keywords. Just like in your paper we are writing, you are applying SVM, ANN or number of various techniques, it should be include those techniques in keyword. Example, this is example. First line capitalized, no abbreviation used. So here, most reader research. ANN. ANN full form is trained artificial intelligence neural network. And support vector mission. Trained keyword. Like that. So introduction. Introduce the topic and explain the problem in investigation. So when you write complete abstract and keyword, after that step is introduction. In introduction, that particular disease, okay, in disease, how to getting the information from various papers and data, and in the introduction also we cite the data from various paper data and write the particular problems. Clear information in introduction. Define research questions also. Give a very brief background relevant theory, practice for the topic. Now after reading introduction, we should have a good idea of where the author is going to take them. And how to write introduction, like brief description, state why the topic could be interesting, why the topic is worth researching, and the objective of the paper, objective of the research, and methods, scope of the study. This is all overview organization. Structure also. In introduction also you draw the simple architecture based upon the paper topic. Okay, you can put and tenses to be used already, present tense, past tense, like present tense. So here, true facts, you represent present tense. in your paper you write true words. That purpose you are using present tense. And earlier research efforts, the already existing research effect, then you use past tense and demonstrate unknown or not important present perfect tense, like conclusion of introduction, simple past, and something existing in the past but not now, past perfect. When you apply these all things, then your paper quality is increasing. Okay? When you are applying these things, then your paper quality is increasing. So easily study, others are readers are easily study, easily understand. Once they are understand, your paper reproduces citations. Okay? Next example, literature survey, already discussed how to write literature survey, review paper, background work. Nothing but literature survey is nothing but background work. For example, we write research paper on heart disease technique, heart disease, by using machine learning techniques. Okay, from heart disease, number of members studied, published papers, but everyone they have their own techniques they apply. Those techniques you study recent papers and their drawbacks, advantages, what are the techniques to apply and what are the results they are applied, those results, best results, which one is compared to 5 results, 5 papers you study, 5 papers later, which result is best, those result is putting that. Okay, like so that is nothing but to write example literature review summary also, like highlighted data. In experimental result, we represent material methods, characterizations like measurement, data analysis. This section we divided into these parts like materials, methods, characterizations, measurements, data analysis. In CSE, we only data analysis. Measurement methods we are applying in mechanical, civil, aerospace branches. Other branches like CSE, we are using data analysis and methods only. Methods means techniques to apply. An example diagram, architecture. We represent image, black diagram, just any proposed system should be represented like the diagram. Nowadays, new icons also is there, new icons, representation, symbols, variety of symbols is there. Simply you go draw online software or app, you number of icons you can use for architecture purpose. Results and discussions. Okay. In results and discussions, combine and separate. And present the findings, research, orderly manner, and figures should be represented. When you figure represent, you should be write figure 1 or figure 2, figure 3 like that. Okay? And results, simple past present tense we use. Referring figures, tables, present tense. Tables also we are using in research paper. When you write research paper, some data referring reference purpose we are using tables also. Okay, and mixing both active and passive. Discussions for finding the whole word simple past, citation information, perfect tense. Okay, by when you refer the data, the reference you should be referred. Like Comparison table like this. Classifier. What type of classifier is there? What performance represented? What is accuracy? What is classification? What is time consumed? Like, okay, and like you represent tables, comparison tables. And scope of future work, not essential. Some questions that have been unanswered can be present to proceed to further. And the result address may also hint about the future work and can be addressed a puzzle and leave a space for further research topics solving. So in conclusion, summarize the research work and its findings, highlight significant and outcomes for the study, and discuss the limitation of the research conducted, and combine its scope and future. Writing conclusion. So example, summary like that. In reference, reference cited, literature cited, selected bibliography like that. List of alphabet order. Okay, a reference should be required. Alphabet order. So like this. First, A letter started in reference. You put A letter. After that B. After that C letter. After that D. It should be right like this only. Why? Because this is the proper manner for using reference. APA style. Like appearance. Like relevant details such as letters, participants and organizations. Like detailed questionnaires, surveys, the data. So this is how to write a research text concept. Okay, thank you. And here, after just I will take 10 minutes only, but how to real time example here means how to find out Scopus database, how to find out various database resources. Just I will give you some points. Take up those points that is useful for reference. www.scopus.com www.scopus This is the database elsewhere. Database. So from this database we have number of journals. In this, here nearly 45,000 journals is there. 45,000. But our related journals. Okay, good. But alphabet order will not follow in your references. So when we are used, it should be that the alphabet order and mathematical equations also important. When our research paper, mathematical equations mostly we focus. So at least 5 to 6 equations related to your topic. This is Scopus database. When your paper published in Scopus database, your data is stored in here. Your data stored. Okay. And from this you collect some number of journals list. Okay. And one more thing, science directory. This is also science directory like this. Here also number of journals. Journals, books is there. You find journals and books. Useful for downloading papers like that. And already we informed just, for example, my name, just I am putting the name, immediately reflected. Why? Because on my name there are number of papers published. Okay, number of papers published, number of people cited, like so. When this is one more Google Scholar. This is the identity. One more example like database Google Scholar. So this is Google Scholar. See this is my name. So Dr.J Nageswara Rao, and here the number of years onwards we published the paper and those people are cited in my paper. That much of people is referred. This is exposing your knowledge in outside the world. Anywhere, in world anywhere the people are the searching topic. Our topic is mostly recently exposed. The data immediately they are study and they are referred our paper. Okay, and for example, we write in the previous long days back, we write here on paper a review on data mining, big data, machine learning techniques. So in this paper, a particular journal published. Okay, this is it. This particular journal published. So I write only points, only some points. After that we given your only related work, introduction. In introduction we present the diagram. Review paper, just anyone just now anyone here you write your own review paper. By using just refer this paper only. Like this. Refer this paper only. You easily write your own. And yes, like various techniques, the background of this particular topic. Citations which you will print is one, like square bracket you will print one. That is citation, the topic, already published papers, we are used them. And methods and methodologies, various techniques you are applied, data mining, you can design each example with the diagram, neural networks, regression, supervised learning, unsupervised learning, like clustering techniques, and machine learning, deep learning, semi-supervised learning, like reinforcement learning, and comparisons, conclusion. If references, only we use two references. Like you prepared your own, and after writing paper, you can first you send conferences. They are given some feedback. Based upon that you can change and resend. Otherwise they are accepted, well and good, you can proceed that paper present in conference. Okay. Like this. This is a database like. And one more thing, when you go into my college website, so we have some links like Scopus. These all are the compulsory in your career. These Scopus IDs, research IDs, and what you have published, the data stored in these particular IDs. You can create, everyone create, and you plan to submit the papers in Scopus journals. See this here, this is Scopus database. Myself we are showing my. So in that Scopus published papers we are displaying here. How many members cited and high impact factor, H index, like this, I index. Here we print. This is very important either your career and in college development purpose. These are the representation here. Citations is H index, I index is there here. This is very quality. Okay, this is useful for you. Growing your career only. Displaying here. Anyone you put your name and search that your data is displaying. How much search doing. And these sectors very important in NAC and NB. NAC and NB. So getting marks out of 200 marks weightage in publication. And Stanford universities, these universities find out being top researchers. In that my specialization is digital logic design. Very long standard onwards we are teaching and we are interested digital logic design, data mining, machine learning. So in that I am the fifth person that particular research. So you can go here, we click that particular subject. So this is fifth person, top of the scientist data. I am the fifth person that particular subject throughout world. So similarly, you identify your information data to publishing and exposing your knowledge like this. Everyone capable, but you stay some time in research. Apply your thinking. So in India, very less important, but in research, other country, full weightage is there. In US, your research is good. In US, research is good. You're getting green card within 5 years. In research only, that is possible. If you are staying 10 years, but without research, normally they are a working job. But in research point of view, only in 5 years you get green card in that. Very important. And your knowledge is very good. Nowadays, recently, US also, they are recruiting jobs from various countries. Good facility. All departments, they are recruiting jobs from all countries. Because of your quality. Okay. This is Scopus database, like showing your data completely. Anyone to see this data? Anyone throughout. And this is very useful for institution level. For your institution, your data is very useful. So yesterday we discussed one example file base. This is simple example. Real-time data we stored in that particular example. Real-time data. It's all of the real-time data we train, and some documents also is here. This particular website that you referred fundamentals, references, everything. I will give you, sir, some all PPTs to them. Okay, and easily how to create we already taken screenshots how to create a simple project on Firebase. So this is will give to sir, they are sent to you people. Then you easily see this and you create a real-time database in Google Cloud. Okay. Actually, what happened? I prepared 2-day sessions yesterday and today. We completed today only research paper discussion. Yesterday we planned to discuss cloud computing, their types and latest technologies, serverless computing, edge computing, cloud security. Number of concepts we covered, but by the situation of your tool, we will not fulfill. Means we don't have time. Okay. So now today afternoon we left to place. Up to at least I came from long distance here. At least some knowledge from me, you learn some knowledge. That is, I think, research paper. These are concept cloud computing, networking. These are the learned directly textbook already. But research, like research paper writing, get some knowledge from experience faculty. Experience faculty. Why? Because they have some knowledge. They write a number of papers. They are exposing their knowledge to others. That is useful for you people. That's why completely today we focus on research. I think all are understand. At least anyone not understand? I think if you not understand, I easily identify your faces clearly in your faces. Why? Because we have experience and we taught a number of sessions in different places. Okay, and I think at least you learn some points. Getting, if more time is there, then real time it's good to hear research paper also. But in future we plan. Okay. Okay. Thank you for.
Sir, I have a question.
Ah.
That you told about review the literature. You told that we have to put background of the topic there, right?
Yes.
I am a little confused on that. Can we put there our opinion about the topic in review the literature? In review.
Review? In your review paper?
Yes.
Literature review?
Yes.
How to write it?
No. Can we put our opinion about the topic?
No, no. As topic, according to topic, previously existed people's here given published some papers from the
Background of that.
background. That is
Only
nothing,
background.
only background. We can represent and their comparisons. I am one paper published. He is one paper published. She is one paper published. Madam is one paper published. Same related topics. Okay? In same related topic, I am applied one technology. He is applied one technology. Madam applied one technology. Okay? And one more madam applied one technology. Based upon all technologies, comparisons. Comparisons and there which one is given best result, which paper output is given best result, those data we are putting on site that. Enough. Any questions? Anyone? So my number is available automatically. You can freely talk anytime. Okay. So I am also working same anytime. And if you require any support for publication, so contact you directly. We will fulfill that fast and easily. Because actually, when I am also worked here 2011 to 13 in this area only. Here also I worked already in starting as a sales department head. After that, I am left and I am staying in my place only. Okay, Vijayawada. And Jain also we work, and Pune also we work, Nasik. We visit all the GATE classes. I am the GATE faculty in that time. We visit throughout India. So, particular one subject, digital logic design, data structures, DBMS. So, I know familiar with all people like Pune, my friends is there. It's like we visit. So after a long time we visit again your place. So very nice to you people.
Thank you.
Thank you.
चालू राहू का कितना नहीं थे यहाँ
Talks about a topic of women's life in Renaissance period. That time I have studied a lot about the research methodologies, but that time I was so confused and I didn't understood many of things. It was just like bombarding of topics, but the way you have explained many of concepts, and it was really easiest way to explain, and this was so easy to understand. I think such amazing and understandable session this was. So thank you so much, sir, for your presence and the sharings about the topic. Thank you so much. Program within 10 minutes. Sit here and wait for our respective principal, sir.